Hi folks, this is the Leaving Cert Ordinary Level Maths Paper 1 for 2024. And so question 1, a farmer buys a new machine for 30,000 and it depreciates by 20%. So we just need to find 20% of it. So I can multiply by 20 and use percentage button on the calculator, or I could multiply by 0.2 there. So one or the other, whichever way you want to do it. And that would be 6,000, or you might know already that it's 6,000. So then if you do 30,000, that's how much it was when it was new, and I take away how much it's depreciated, that leaves me with 24,000. And that's all for the first part. Second part, find the value of the machine after 2 years. So we know that the big mistake people will make here, and it's easy, a lot of people will do it, is they'll take away another 6,000 from 24,000. Sorry, I put in too many zeros there. So if you take away what we have to do is, because the machine now is valued at 24,000, it's 20% of the 24,000, and that won't be the same thing as 20% of 30,000. So we have to find 20% of that again. So multiply by 20% or by 0.2 on the calculator, and we should get 4,800. And then we're just going to take that away from 24,000. So minus 4,800. And so that's 19,200. Right, a farmer bought some livestock for €4,716, including VAT. So the cost of the livestock was 4,500, excluding VAT. Calculate the percentage VAT rate used. Right, so if I do 4,716 minus 4,500, that gives me €216. So that's the VAT, that's the amount that he actually has to pay. So we need to figure out how much of a percentage is that. So we take 216, we can put it over what the cost was initially, so 4,500, and multiply by 100. And so we get 4.8%. So we're just taking the actual amount, we put it over the total, or the amount that the original amount, it's always the original, and then you multiply by 100 to make it into a percentage. Right, the farmer also bought land. 1 year later, its value had increased by 12.5% and was now 52,875. So find the value of the land when he bought it. So if you think about it, it's gone up. So it was 100%, and then it's gone up by 12.5%. So that's 112.5. So that would equal the 52,875. So it's working with percentages again. So that's after year 1. So easiest way to think about this is to find what 1% of it would be, and we'll find what 100% would be. So 100% was the original. So I'm just going to divide by 112.5, and then I'm going to multiply by 100, and then I'm going to do the same obviously on the other side. So 52,875 divided by 112.5, and then multiply by 100, and we get 47,000. Yeah, so I went straight and I just did it all together in the calculator. So that all of that question is working with percentages. So there's a few little things how you need to know how to find it, a percentage of something, you need to be able to represent something as a percentage, and you need to be able to work this at the end where you're finding the original amount when you're given what is the percentage that it's gone up by. So that's all for question 1.